Hi friends, it's me, Antonella, back for Saturday Silpadas at 7 o'clock with you. I hope you enjoyed last Saturday's show. This Saturday we have all new products, which we will every single Saturday at 7 with Silpada. I can't say that enough. I did see that you guys did have a little bit of trouble ordering, so what we've done is we've put up the item numbers and the names so you can order them. But just to recap, it's just as simple as hitting the shop website or shop now button at the top of my page, or putting in the top of your header, all in lowercase letters, go.silpada.com/Antonella, and you will get your discount, which is awesome, plus any additional discounts that they're offering at the time. They'll lump sum it. How do you know you got your discount? How do you know you got it all right? When you go to checkout, you'll see Antonella discount and the amount of the discount that you got. So, by the way, full disclosure, I get commissions. Yay. So you get the discount, I get the commissions, and we all get beautiful, gorgeous jewelry, which, by the way, with Silpada, and the reason why I've chosen to join with them and partner with them is that they are philanthropic. So they're philanthropists, and they give back to the community and people in need, and certain charities, and they help so many people. In this show, we're going to have another breast cancer piece that 20% of the proceeds will go to breast cancer. They also do juvenile diabetes, they do COVID, they do so much. So they're an amazing, amazing company, as well as high quality jewelry, nickel free, no cobalt either, free shipping and handling, and you get it super fast. And even if you're in Canada, you get free FedEx shipping to you. So, and all of it is made right here in the United States of America, and that's something that we can all be proud of. Whew, let's go. Someone said, Antonella, are you going to have a pick of the show? And I thought, that's a great idea. I think I will. So I'm going to not save it to the end of the show. I'm going to do it at the very beginning of the show. It's called the wrap-up ring. And what you're going to do is when you click the Shop Now button, or you go to go.silpada.com/Antonella, in the top of the search engine on Silpada's website, you're going to put in the name Wrapped Up Ring, WRAPPED, capital UP, ring. And it's item number, or you put the item number in. The item number is R34758. It is $70. It's all sterling silver. And guess what I got for you guys? Good old Bubby got me a ruler. Let's see if you guys can see it. So I'm going to do a little bit of measuring, but just to give you an idea, it's 11 and 16 inches wide. I'm going to hold the ruler up here so you can see the height of it too. Why is this my pick? By the way, it's $70. But why is this my pick? First off, it's like classic Silpada. It reminds me of one of the first pieces of Silpada that I bought, and it was a wrap ring just like this. The other thing that I love about this is it kind of reminds me of the last 2 years that I've had. All the twists, all the tangles, all the crazy ups and downs that my life took. But then when you look at it as a whole, it's beautiful. And it was all for a good reason and a good purpose. So when you look at this ring, I see that. I see all these entangled bars. Some rise up, some fall down. Some of them are just a little off kilter. Some of them are straight and narrow. But when you look at the piece all together, it is one gorgeous piece of jewelry. And that's what I love about this piece. I'm going to show you some other things about it that I really thought were cool and what makes it my pick of the show. If I were to twist it around, now guess what? I'm going to hide the ring for a minute. Here we go with the sweat. And I even have a fan this time. Yes, and I did the false eyelash. You just can't keep a good girl down. So anyway, I bet you can't guess how the back of this ring is. Well, here's the back of the ring. I know. So it almost looks like it's two rings in one, because that's the back of the ring. And I would wear it like this. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 stacked individual bands. Now let me turn it for you live here, and you can see again, there is that wrapping, those highways. What I want to show you here too is not all of them, well, none of them are the same actually. Yes, they're all this beautiful, high polished, with these long notched diamond cutting on them. And the thing is, you know, some of them are straight around the finger. Some of them do a crisscross. Some of them arch up and over the rest of the ring. I don't know if you can see that. It does stand up just a little bit off of the hand. But what they have, you know, what's homogeneous about this is the way that it's been finished. So you have this long diamond cutting. It's a long diamond cutting. It's not an intense one. It's long. So you get this little bit of shimmer, this little bit of glimmer that comes off of the ring. But then all of them move in different ways, each of the bands. It looks like you're wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. And on the back, it looks like 4 bands, but it's super comfortable to wear. But you see, they all have their own way, their own movement. And this reminds me, and this is why it's my pick of the show, is that, you know, my last 2 years have been crazy. And it's been ups, it's been downs, it's been turns, it's been twists, it's just been nuts. But again, when I looked at it from far away, it all came out beautiful, and it will for you too. So that's why it's my pick of the show. It's a great price too. We're coming in at $70 with it, but you get the Antonella discount. And let me open it up even some more. I want you to see how thick it is. This is not a chintzy piece. It is fully finished on the inside. So in other words, those domes that you're seeing with each one of the turns and twists, on the inside it's finished. So there's like this finishing of sterling silver on the inside. It's not concave. And I'll do the Antonella pinch test for you. So pinch, 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 pinch. Look at my skin turning white. Ouchies, ouchies. And it doesn't go out around. Listen to the weight of it. I don't know if you can hear this or not. That wasn't good. That didn't, wait. Do you hear that? So it has this weightiness to it. I would like to see this either on the ring finger or the middle finger. I think it's beautiful on anyone, but notice how there's no interference. There's breathability in between each one of those roads, if you will, on the silver. And what I mean by that is sometimes I don't know if you've ever worn a ring and it's big and it's bold, and that's me. I love that. But sometimes you get moisture underneath the ring, or you get sweat under there, and then you get this itchy red rash underneath. What I love about this is for the ladies that like a lower profile ring, a ring that, you know, is bold and, you know, can't be ignored. This has openings, breathability to it. It has dimension. It has versatility in the different ways that you can wear this as a total, like, stacked, easy, very tailored ring. I see this in a, you know, in a business setting. I see this out on Saturday night with the friends. So that again is the wrap-up ring, R34758, $70, and that one is my pick of the show. What do you think? Do you like it? All right, let's move on. We're gonna go to the Soul Intuit ring, and that's SOUL Intuit ring. This ring, if you're going, oh, Antonella, you know, your wrapped up ring is just, it's too much for me. It's too much. I always try to pick a little something for the ladies out there, you know, that aren't like me, that don't want a big, huge ring. So take a look at this. Even though it's a smaller ring, it's heavy, it's intense, it is thick. So there's a lot of sterling silver with it. And I like that. Like, just because a ring is smaller in size, I don't want you to chintz out on the metal for me. I still want it to be like robust and gorgeous and beefy feeling, make it feel like jewelry. And that's what this ring does. When you look at it, it almost looks like a crown. I'm gonna take it off. I want you to see it like this. Do you see, seen a little bit, all these beautiful, beautiful beadings all the way around the ring. And then, and they actually are, they're all high polished, and they go up and down, just like you would expect a beading to do. Let me see if I can get that just a little bit better for you. And then around those, on both sides, those beads are sandwiched in with a high polished band all the way around. Again, fully finished on the inside, thick ring, doing the Antonella pinch test on it. Ouch, ouch, doesn't go out around. This is important, you guys, because what we want to always be able to wear is a piece of jewelry that doesn't flake on me, you know, that doesn't bend on me and doesn't change. This is what I like to call a playground piece, because any other ring that you have, let me see, it kind of adds to it. So you can use it to add on to a piece, especially if you get two, because this is coming in at $30. Did I say that? Soul Intuit ring. This is our 61887, $30. And let me get my ruler. So weird. 1/8 of an inch in thickness. Take a look at the rise on it. It's probably about 1/8 of an inch on the rise. Comfortable to wear. Now, why is it a playground piece? This is a piece that if you get two, you would wear it as ring guards. So let's say there's a ring that you have that you've been bored with. You know, you've had it like 10 years and you're just kind of like, you know, it just doesn't have that oomph anymore. You take two of these, you put it on both sides of it, and boom, instant bang to the ring again. The other thing I like is, you know what, if a ring has become too big, or maybe you only wear it on a larger finger and you want to wear it on the ring finger, you put your favorite ring on and you add this to it, and it kind of anchors it there. The other thing I want you to do, if you're like, I don't have any of those situations, think about getting this in a different ring size. I know for me, I have a gazillion rings in size 8. And the thing is I can only wear it on 1 or 2 fingers and that's it. How about getting a ring for that pinky? This is really a cool look. It's easy to wear. It's comfortable. It's a great little accent piece. You know, if you're in the summer months where you live and you don't want to wear a lot of heavy jewelry, but you just want that punch, this is a great one. If you're in the winter months right now and you're kind of feeling, you know, that you kind of want to put your jewelry away and you just want to have a little something on to go with, you know, when you put your mittens and your gloves on, this is another punch piece. So think about that. And those beads go, I always say this, it's face pretty all the way around. What do I mean by that? A lot of times when people do a band ring, they only make it pretty from like 3/4 of the way around. And then I look on the back and I'm like, where'd the rest of the ring go? So what I like about this is this ring can spin and turn on your hand. You can fidget and throw with it. But you know what? It's always face pretty. It doesn't matter which way you turn it, which way it moves, which way it spins. On your hand, on your finger, it's always face beautiful. So you're not messing with it all the time. So it has design. It has a playground piece to it, if you will. It has simplicity, elegance, and yet a timeless, beautiful, kind of jazzy look to it. So it's just a little bit different. That's why I picked it. It's $30. It is our 61887, the Soul Intuit ring for $30. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. All right, let's go to the earrings. The earrings. These are called the Grand Chandelier drop earrings. They're $80, and it's item number E5732. Now, I will tell you this. Break. Commercial break. Oh my goodness. I even have a fan on me. I think it's the chemo pills I have to take. Okay, so the Grand Chandelier earrings. I had someone say, write a little something after the show in the comments. They said, hey, my mom is looking for some smaller earrings, you know, she likes Silpada, she likes the whole idea. She's looking for smaller earrings. So I picked these out for your mom. These are coming up. They're called the Sellout hoop. C-E, like a cell. C-E-L-L. But I just wanted to let you know, those are in the show and thinking about you and your mom. All right, the Grand Chandelier earrings, item number E5732, and they're $80. And what I did the Antonella twist on these. What's the Antonella twist? Well, if something comes in a lever back or a shepherd's hook, and usually an earring faces this way, and I want it to face forward, I just hold the shepherd's hook and I turn the earring and it stays forward. And I do that with all of my earrings because I want them to face forward. All right, let's take a look at these and why I thought they were so fabulous. They're doing a drop. Let me give you the drop and the measurements. But it's the movement on these guys. I mean, it is really all about the movement. When you go for the drop on these, they're coming in at 2.5 inches. And then from side to side, 11/16 of an inch in width. 2.5 inches, don't fret. I always tell you this, I have a short neck and they're not shoulder adjusters on me. But these are just, I love them. Here's what's going on. They're teardrops, okay? And each one of them is individual of the other. Comes together on a shepherd's hook. Now you do have a center triplet, a trio here that is like a plaque. Those are all soldered together. But then from them, you have these dangling teardrops that are free flowing, and then one last drop at the very, very bottom. So what you get with this is all of this movement, all of this fun, and they're not too heavy. A lot of times you worry about earrings that are bigger and bolder. Here's the back of them. They're all highly polished, and you see how gorgeous these are in the movement. I see these, you know what, jeans and a turtleneck and your favorite boots and a leather jacket, boom, you're out. What about that wedding? What about, you know, that graduation, a gorgeous dress, and just these earrings? And these just say it all. I like these because they can go casual, they can go really dressed up, so they do more than one thing for me when I'm wearing them. They are super comfortable. I will show you a lobe shot. So I'm going to take the pressure off of my earlobe by lifting up the earring and then drop it, and you can see that they are not heavy. But the movement, the glimmer, the shimmer, the fact that every which way that I move from front to back, hair up, hair down, short hair, long hair, you're going to be able to see these earrings and enjoy them, and super, super comfortable. Remember what I always do too is I always change out my shepherd's hook into lever backs, just my preference, especially when my hair is long, because sometimes my shepherd's hook will catch on the back of an earring and accidentally pull it out, and then I've lost the earring. So I always change out into lever backs. You can even take the shepherd's hook off and put a post and clutch, like a little stud earring through it. That works as well, or leave them as is. So it's up to you. It's all personal preference, and it's all the way that you want to do it. The Grand Chandelier earrings, $80 with my discount too. You're not with the discount, that's without the discount, so you'll get the discount too. And it is item number E5732. All right, let me take you back to my hands real quick. And actually, while I'm doing that, I'm going to take these earrings off. And for the mama out there, for the lovely daughter who is shopping for her mother, I'm going to put in the Sellout earrings so you can kind of see what they look like before we get to it. You'll get a nice long presentation, because then I have just one other pair of earrings that I want you to see. Oh, those are darling. Darling. I love it. They really bring everything right up. I did want to show you that too, because if you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, and you know, you put the chandeliers on and you go, you know, I just feel like it's pulling me down. You put on something like this and everything comes whoop right up. All right, so we'll get to those in just 1 minute. Actually, what the heck? Let's do them now, okay? So these are called the Sellout hoop earring, and they're E5197. And that is, when I say Sellout hoop earring, it's sell as in C-E-L-L. They're $60. They're available in straight up sterling silver or sterling silver with yellow gold on top of that, and they're bound there. It's a bonding. Let me get you some measurements. I'll pull one of these out so you can see that it is, I love having a ruler. It's 5/8 of an inch long, and then from side to side, we're talking 11/16 of an inch. What's great about these? First off, high polish all the way across, so it almost looks like a button earring. It has that width, that chubbiness to it. The other thing, it's all highly polished, and then here's the side profile, so you see the thickness of that earring. Want to see my favorite part? First off, it goes all the way around, so you know the front is just as great as the back. But my favorite part is the way that it comes together. You see any rabbit ears that's going to click down on? No. Do you see anything that's going to grab and snag the back of your neck, your hair? No. They look identical from the front to the back. You could put these earrings on backwards and they would still look the same. They would still look frontwards. Here's the fabulousness. When you open these up, the actual piercing is curved and it hides inside a mechanism on the inside of the earring. What that does for you is that post is not going to come in and bite the back of your head. If you've ever worn a pair of earrings and they have either the rabbit ears and then it clicks down, and the post, if it's too long and you're on the phone or you're laying down or you just have your hand, it kind of bites into the back of your neck and it hurts. These are so comfortable. I could be on the phone, I could be taking a nap. These are a pair that I would put on and leave on. All highly polished, E5197, the Sellout hoop earrings, $60, available in straight up sterling silver or yellow gold over sterling silver. And again, the way that you order, you go goes.silpada.com/Antonella, and you would put in Silpada's site Sellout hoop earring, that's CELL, like a red cell, or you would type in E5197 and the earrings will come up. And when you go to checkout, remember, look for your discount in your cart. It will say Antonella Insider Discount, so you'll get that discount. Remember this though too, that when you go on Silpada's site, you may see something popping up saying, you know, we'll sign up for with this email, get another 10% off, enjoy this 25% off. Do it. And I say that because they will combine all of your discounts, mine, theirs, everything, and it's all lumped together for you to take advantage of at checkout. Here's the thing. Don't you worry about Silpada sharing your information. They don't do that. They do not sell your email. They do not sell your information. And what that means is sometimes a little company can come along, a big company can come along and say, hey, give us your emails, some of your customers, you know, we'll give you X amount of dollars. And then you get all that spam stuff and you're bothered constantly. Silpada doesn't do that. Yay. Okay, remember, all made in the USA, nickel free, cobalt free, free shipping. Lots of frees here. All right, so we did that. Let's do the coin flip ring. All right. This next item is the coin flip ring. And I love this because of the size, because how it's so much silver. And you see, though, that it still has enough of a lower profile that it is comfortable to wear. That's important to me. So many of us are busy, whether we're doing this, doing that, kids, grandkids, the job, the house, the whatever. And I love to wear big, bold jewelry, but it's, you know, I don't want to bust it up. So sometimes I'm looking for a lower profile. The other thing is there's no gemstones involved here, so you don't have to worry about popping a gemstone, hurting a gemstone, breaking a gemstone, but you have a big, bold, beautiful look. And look at the way this one moves. It's called the coin flip ring. It's item number R66458. It's $85, and it is 3/4 of an inch wide. 3/4 of an inch wide. It's designed by an artisan in Brazil, and it is. She did it when thinking of the shoreline. And if you look at this, and you see the way that the silver ripples and moves. Have you ever kind of sat or stood or walked by the shoreline and the sand just constantly moves, and it has all of these small little ripples and waves through it, and then the ocean comes crashing in and changes the entire look of it? Well, that's what this ring is doing, and it's kind of like having a little bit of the ocean on your finger all the time. We can't all be on vacation all the time. We would love to. Maybe you're a beach lover and, you know, you live in the middle of the country, or maybe, you know, you're a beach lover and you just can't get to the beach or go to the beach. Here it is on your hand. And when you look at this, you can see the ripples, you can see the movement, you can see the sand domes. It's gorgeous. It does come together nice and easy on the back. It does come through double bands at the top to support, and then it comes all the way into a single, so that floats in. Here's the inside of the ring as well. So it does have an opening, a hollowing at the top, allows for breathability, allows for just to have it be a little more lightweight, because I think if this was all one huge clunk of silver, you know, carved out in the sand theme, it would be a bit much in a lot of ways, in cost and in wear. Here it is on the middle finger, just to give you an idea of how that looks. So it's just a big, bold, beautiful ring that from far away you see all of this glistening, all of this movement, and you're not quite sure what it is, and then you come into it and you go, oh my gosh, that's like all the movement of the silver, which is, it's just magnificent. Okay, that's the coin flip ring, R66458. $458.85, designed by artisan in Brazil. All right. All right. You've probably been looking at the bracelets. Let's do it. So our first item up, we're going to talk about the Trilogy of Hope. The Trilogy of Hope bracelet. This is item number B, and we're going to start right here on this side. This is item number B501975. It's $120. There's a lot of silver on it. It is 7.5 inches. I typically wear an 8-inch, and you see I can get 2 fingers in there. The other thing I want you to see is that if you have a smaller wrist, you're going to notice this lobster claw clasp will go into any one of these links. So you can make this anywhere from a 7.5-inch bracelet down to like a 2-inch bracelet if you need to. Let me open this one up, because what I like about it is typically, you know, there's link bracelets after link bracelets after link bracelets, and they're everywhere. This one is called the Trilogy of Hope. So there's 1, 2, 3 large ovals on this bracelet, and then you have your classic Rolos going through it. So there's this Trilogy of Hope. Obvious reasons, we all need a little hope here and there. We all need some sunshine and goodness. Love the lobster claw clasp on it. It is huge. This is something that they almost mimicked back to the size of one of the Trilogy links. That's artistry, because like I said, it would be easy to just throw a lobster claw clasp on there and call it a day, but they know that this ring or this bracelet and our bracelets spin on our wrist, and they kind of want to keep that same theme, that same ovalness. So when this connects to the last link there, and you put this on, that lobster continues the story of those Trilogy links. The other thing, always what I love, is that Silpada drop hang tag to saying that it is in fact sterling silver, and it is a Silpada piece. Big, sturdy lobster claw clasp that, like I said, will go through, hang on, let me get this, will go through any one of the links. So you can make this any size basically that you want, really custom make it for you, custom link it for you. So there you're seeing it. I've made it quite small, and I have it on the very last link next to the first Trilogy of Hope. So we talk about a trilogy, we talk about Father, Son, Holy Ghost, we talk about the Holy Trinity, we talk about 3 being a magical number, we talk about having hope in the world. And if you just love a beautiful rolling bracelet, but you don't want the same old, you know, I got the Rolos, got 100 Rolos. We just want something different. This is also beefy enough to go ahead and hang a charm on if you wanted to, which I've done that all the time with bracelets like this. I'll even take an earring that's a lever back earring, and I'll attach it to one of the links, and all of a sudden I've got a charm bracelet. Try it sometime, you'll love it. Well, let me show you right now. I want to do it for you. You want to see? Do you want to see? So here's what I do, is I'll take an earring that I think is super cool or that I love. There we go. And I'll put it right onto a bracelet. And it could be a lever back. It could be a hoop earring like that. You know, it's not going to be a shepherd's hook, but just take an earring. I've done that too with necklaces. I'll just take an earring that I think is really pretty, and then I'll move it into like a pendant kind of a look. So you know what, make use of your jewelry, enjoy your jewelry, make it work for you, use it for more than one thing at a time. I've done bracelets that I'll connect 2 of my 8-inch bracelets, and then all of a sudden I have a 16-inch necklace. Why not? All right, I'm switching out earrings, but I'm going to stay on the wrist for you because I want to show you some of the other bracelets too, because I just thought that they looked so pretty together. But I'm going to go ahead and put these earrings in. These are the Draped disc earrings. Totally crazy for them. All right, so that is again the Trilogy of Hope bracelet, and that is B501975. It's $120. It is weighty. There's a lot of silver on this. And it's a 7.5 inch, but with that lobster claw clasp, you can make it any size that you want, sister. All right, let's go to the In Good Faith bracelet. Oh, I love this one. So this is the In Good Faith bracelet, and it is B2896. It's $85. and it is 7.5 inches, but you can get it to go all the way to 8 inches. And you can also get it to go lower than 7.5 inches. And it is first and foremost a beautiful cross here that is curved, so it fits the wrist. The size of the cross itself, let me show you that. So you're coming in at about almost 2 inches on the cross, so it really is a great size. And then from side to side, almost 1 inch. Then you're going to have a smaller Rolo bracelet. My favorite part about this is how it comes together on the inside. And I'm going to take it off to show you that, but before I do, I just want you to see how pretty this lays. I've seen a lot of cross bracelets, and you know, and they're all beautiful, but I really like the way this one has been thought out and thought through. And this is what I wanted to show you. So here's the cross, all high polished on a curve, so it fits. Here you have your Rolo link and a nice large lobster claw. Why is that important? Well, when you're messing with a bracelet, you know, you want to be able to hold it. Manufacturers have started to try to cut down on prices so much that they make these so small. You can't get your fingers on it. You can't even open and close it. Why bother? So here's the cool part, though, what they did. They did 2 really pretty links at the end that the lobster claw will go into. One of them is 7.5. The other one is 8 inches. You can even put it up here and make it smaller. And then they even gave you this sweet little hang tag, 2 of them. Your classic Silpada hang tag. You see that? And then another small cross that'll just gently dangle. This is a piece, and I'll show you these at the end too. The ends here, these connectors, they're all solid. They are just so well done. Let me kind of put this one back on because I just want to wear it for a little bit longer. It's just a tremendous piece, and it means a lot to me. This is what got me through, and of course you and prayers and so much, but this is what got me through, and it was faith. And you know what, whether you were lucky like me and born into it, like my mom and dad just raised me that way and it was fed to me on a platter, or you were able to seek it out yourself and find it, it's the best gift that my parents could have ever given me. And that is faith, because it lasts a lifetime. That is In Good Faith bracelet B2896, $85, and it is 7.5 inches to 8 inches in length. The last bracelet that I want to show you, and I know you're looking at this one, I presented this one last week, and it is, you know, the classic icon bangle, but we already did it, but I just wanted to wear it for you today. All right, the next one that I want to do here is the falling water bracelet. And I don't know if last week you watched or not, but we had the cube bracelet. And I went on and I looked at what some of the ladies were saying, and someone said, oh, I remember, you know, a long time ago, Silpada did this bracelet, and it was all just little balls, little beads. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's one of the bracelets that I picked to show everyone. So let me go ahead and give you some measurements on this one. This is the Falling Water bracelet B472875. It's $40. All sterling silver. Excuse me. $40, and it is sterling silver over natural hematite. Have you ever seen hematite? It is that very, very sparkly stone. So what they did is they married 2 beautiful pieces. They married the hematite gemstone, which is very sparkly, and sterling silver, and they put the sterling over top of the hematite, and there is this inner glow on these beads. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to hold it up and focus for you, but there is this gorgeous inner glow. It's almost magical. It's kind of like when you look into a crystal ball and you see, but it's just faint, very, very faint. You just look at this and you go, what is that bracelet doing? Why does it keep catching my eye? So here's I'm going to throw my ruler up here, but I do want to let you know it's available in straight up sterling silver or yellow gold over top of sterling silver. You've got a sterling silver chain on the inside that brings all those beads together, lobster claw clasp, and the Silpada hang tag. It's just an easy piece to put on, and you know, just kind of leave it on, kind of a no mess, no fuss piece. Wear it next to your watch, wear it next to some of your, you know, larger pieces. Really be able to stack it up. And I love finer pieces like this that you can just kind of put on and leave on and have fun with. So that's the Falling Water bracelet, B472875, $40 on that. Let's go to the, oh yeah, let's do Find the Cure ribbon necklace. So this is one of the reasons why I chose to be with Silpada. Now I'll be with other folks too, but right now I'm just finding Silpada to be a beautiful company to be with and partner with. And this is called Find the Cure ribbon necklace. It's N551718. It's at a clearance price of $25. It is 16 inches in length, and they do give you a 2-inch extender. So this will go all the way to 18 inches. Lobster claw clasp brings it together, and then the Silpada hang tag as well. 20% of the proceeds of this go for breast cancer. And that is just one of the things that Silpada does that is amazing. And you know, I said earlier, they're philanthropists, and you know, this is what they do. So 20% of this will go to breast cancer. The other thing I want you to know is you can actually take the ribbon off. You can take the ribbon off of the chain and use the chain for other pendants that you have, or just to wear all on its own. It's a little bit like a boxed snake chain. It's very unique. It's not just a throwaway chain. It's like a boxed snake chain. The ribbon itself, I do want to show you this part, and I'll do just a little bit of measuring for you too. So up and down on the ribbon, you're at 7/8 of an inch, side to side, 3/8 of an inch, but it's got dimension to it. It's got curve to it. You see the folds. It really looks as if someone took a ribbon and just kind of froze it in sterling silver and put it on the necklace. So it's one of those pieces that it speaks volumes. And I said this earlier, so many of you helped me through my breast cancer, my leukemia, and I want to find a way where we can help all women. I felt selfish in being the only one being helped, and I know there's lots of women out there that don't have all the friends that I have on Facebook, and so anything that I can do is good for my heart. That makes me feel good. And 551718 at a clearance price of $25, 20% goes to breast cancer. This is called Find the Cure ribbon necklace. All right. Oh my goodness. We're really getting down to it. We're almost done. Bummer. All right. Let's do the draped disc earrings. These look like, it's E5516. And they're called the draped disc earrings. And oh, sugar, I think I have them on the wrong. I do. I have them on the wrong ear. Let me change them out. They are, yeah, it goes like this. Okay. Hang on. Oh, we got a boat coming by. A lot of people out today. You'll see it in a minute. It's going to go right by us. Yeah, there it is. There's the boat. Okay, this is E5516. And it's, let me put this hinge back on. The draped disc earring. And it looks like, if you were to go into the Taj Mahal, if you were to go into Buckingham Palace, and the drapes, you know, the red velvet drapes or the golden drapes, this is what it looks like. That silver is literally, look at this, it is draped. It is draped. It's not just stamped out, it is literally draped, and it has this very, very rich kind of classy look to the earring, the draping. They're $130, and let me get you some measurements on them. Doing really awesome. It's 1 7/16 of an inch by, this ruler's weird, by 1 1/4 inches wide. And then here's the profile on it. So you see it's a little bit thinner at the top and then it kind of blooms out at the bottom. The back of it is mimicked but in reverse as the front, and it's hinged. So you're going to open them up this way and there's a hinge, and that's how you're going to put them on. These are really, really dynamite, and there is a left and a right because you're going to want, and I was fooled. I put them on the wrong way the first time, but that's how they look. And these are ones that face forward, which, you know, if you love a hoop earring, but you don't like that they only look good if someone's looking at you from your profile, you want an earring, you know, that can sit face forward. So, you know, when you're talking to someone, like I'm talking to you right now, you're seeing the earring, you're seeing the movement, you're seeing the flash, you're seeing, you know, the sparkle. You know, if you can't do the Antonella twist on it, it's really hard to find an earring that faces forward. So these were a pair that I just thought were amazing. E5516, the draped disc earring. And those are, again, go to go.silpada.com /Antonella, and that'll take you to Silpada's website, or hit my shop now button at the very top where I'm sitting there with blonde hair and my big rings, and that will take you into Silpada's site. Immediately you've got the discount, so you get the Antonella discount. Sign up for any other sales, anything else there that you're loving, and then when you go to check out, that's where you'll see the Antonella discount. Okay, and don't forget I get commission too. Got a full disclosure on that. All right, last item in the show. It's heart on the line. Heart on the line necklace. It is N0514. It is $60. It is an 18-inch necklace with a 2-inch extender, so this one will go all the way to 20 inches. I'm going to take this one off, but first I just want you to see the breakdown of it. So you have this gorgeous heart, like this plaque of a heart, bars and beads and balls, and all of them can slide easily on the necklace. This one reminds me of, one of my favorite movies is The Wizard of Oz. And, you know, when I think about the Tin Man, and, you know, you always wanted a heart. And for me, that's what I see when I wear a little heart like this, or a bigger heart like this, medium-sized heart, is it's like you get your heart. You know, you're the Tin Man and you get your heart. And I'm just going to open it up so you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to take it apart. So first you have the necklace, and it's a great snake chain. Then you have the heart, and it is, look at that. It stands up, it's puffed, but then it's a little bit concave, softly watered with some chiseling. And then they give you 2 small beads that hold the heart in place if you want. And then they give you 2 bars. You see them coming together? 2 bars that slide in. So it's almost like a build-a necklace, but it's so sweet the way it's been delivered and the way that it sits, but it's movement too. It's important for jewelry to move, because the last thing that you want is rigid jewelry. It causes for breakage. When metal has to rub intensely against itself, it wears it down. Whereas if there is free movement on bracelets, on earrings, on necklaces, it adds to the longevity of the piece. So I just thought that this one was so sweet. It's called Heart on the Line, 50514, $60. It's 18 inches plus a 2-inch extender on it. Let me give a quick measurement of the pendant, since I have my Captain Chris ruler out here. From side to side, 11/16 of an inch up and down. It's just about the same, including that veil. All right, you guys, I think that's the end of the second show. I'm so nervous about trying to get it right or better this time. I don't know. What did you guys think? Was it good? No? Every Saturday at 7, join me for all new items. And again, all made in the USA, free shipping and handling, free FedEx shipping to Canada, and nickel free, cobalt free. And it's just an amazing line. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you again next Saturday at 7 o'clock with all brand new Silpada. Bye-bye.